And it is now time for some women's competition, ladies and gentlemen, as the women's champion Louise Bates will take on the returning Kendall Storm, now known as Kendall Barnett, in a non-championship matchup here on Afterlife. And oh boy, I cannot wait to see this matchup, these two competitors going head-to-head here tonight. Louise Bates won the World Heavyweight Championship for the women's division at Global TakeOver, defeating the unstoppable Kendall Storm in great fashion with a lot of heart and determination. And here tonight she's sporting a new look, a new cheerful look to represent the women's division here in VPW. And I believe that this woman is single-handedly the best representative for this division. I mean, she's all colors, she's all cheerful, she's not a cocky, arrogant POS, if you know what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, I'm a fan of Kendall Barnett. I love her work. She's a fantastic worker in the ring. Very fast hitting, hard hitting action from this lady as of late in EWF and other UW companies alike. This is her first night as champion, competing in a non-championship matchup against Kendall Barnett. And I cannot wait to see this matchup go down here tonight. As we await the arrival of Kendall Barnett, and here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. This woman is short of nothing but cocky. She's very arrogant, very stuck up. She does not care about anyone else but herself, and she'll do anything to achieve a victory here tonight against the women's champion, have a one-up on her to get a potential championship matchup against her. But nonetheless, speaking of chances to face the women's champion, ladies and gentlemen, here shortly on Afterlife, we will see a 6-woman Battle Royal matchup to determine the #1 contender for Louise Bates Championship at our first pay-per-view VPW Resurgence. Details to be dropped soon about that very event, but let's focus on the now, and the now is the Season 2 premiere of Afterlife, and let's face it, you all have been waiting for this event. It's been hyped up out for the past 3.5 weeks, following a huge successful global takeover. But back to the main topic at hand, it's women's competition as Louise Bates and Kendall Storm go head-to-head. I mean, Kendall Barnett go ahead. Sorry, I'm so used to calling her Storm, but now she's Barnett and changed her whole look, her whole outfit. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, here we go. Louise Bates, a former EWF champion. Kendall Barnett, I don't know much about her, except for the fact that she is a former VPW Women's Champion, having the shortest reign ever as Women's Champion, clocking in at, I believe, a decent 20 days, as she defeated Sarah Torres on her Japan tour, but Sarah Torres quickly regained it. And speaking of Sarah Torres, I believe she'll be getting a release statement in the mail, as she has not turned up any VPW calls or anything. But nonetheless, back to the competition in the ring, as Kendall with that suplex backstabber onto Louise Bates there, keeping on the attack, which is a very smart tactic by Kendall here. Should not ever let up on the champion. Louise Bates is very experienced, the sister of Amir Bates, which is the current international champion, now known as Intercontinental. Wait a minute! Springboard dropkick, and Kendall may have almost knocked herself out there, but it was worth it in the end. But that was a huge thud, huge impact. And now wait a minute, what's this? And Kendall, oh, a stunner knocking Kendall outside here. These two ladies taking the competition outside as these two brawl outside. This is the first women's matchup we've seen on the show here tonight, and these two showing why they are potentially the two best in the whole entire women's division. Louise, of course, being the women's champion, showing that she is the best this division has to offer. She's one of the best representatives of this division. No mistake about that. These two have met previously in EWF, I believe, with results being unknown. I do not have the official EWF record book on me, so I cannot confirm who won that matchup. And Kendall with a curb stop on Louise Bates here. Back and forth. These ladies are just showing why they are the best, as Kendall locking in a armbar here, targeting the arm and the midsection of Louise Bates, just wrenching down on it, looking to damage her. Not done yet. She finally lets go. Louise Bates is very well loved here in VPW. She is possibly the biggest fan favorite in the women's division. She has a lot to offer on her plate, and no one can take that away from her. She's earned the respect and love of all the fans here in VPW. Everyone was behind her at Global Takeover when she fought Torres for the Women's Championship. And oh boy, you should have heard the raw reaction she received after defeating Sarah Torres for that coveted Women's Championship that she now holds. And Kendall just dropping Louise's face here. Cover here, looking a little cocky. 1, 2. Kick out at 2, and Kendall does not believe it. Wait a minute, off the ropes. Poison Rana, no! Drops her on her feet. Louise not done though. Getting fired up here, firing all cylinders. Clothesline after clothesline. Big jumping clothesline. Off the ropes underneath, and a big powerful jumping clothesline. And for all her troubles, a beautiful kip up. Now heading to the covenant top rope there. We're looking for a frog splash, and it connects. Louise Bates now in control. Scrambling to get the cover here. Cover. 1, 2. And that'll not do it for Kendall Barnett. Louise isn't done though, as what she got up her sleeve here, and put it on the ropes, and Irish whip, and running at her. Wait a minute, Louise throws her. Oh my! A springboard twisted cutter, just like we saw at Global Takeover. 1, 2, no! Fantastic maneuver by Louise Bates there, showing off her athleticism there, not backing down. Don't believe it matters though, as kick to the gut, no, out of the way. Both these ladies just tearing each other apart. They want the victory badly here tonight. They want to kick off the season on the good notes. My pick to win will be Louise Bates, as she is the current women's champion. And it'd be good for her to kick off the season with a victory here, because she could prove that she is not a fluke champion. That Global Takeover was not a fluke. And, oh, reverse DDT by Kendall Barnett there. Oh, clothesline, and underneath, Pele kick. Both these women are going back and forth, fighting hard for the win here tonight. Is Kendall now sending Louise into the corner. Oh, a big forearm to the face there. Louise isn't done. Oh, she drops her on her midsection there with a hard thud, and wait a minute. Heading to the corner now, looking for a tornado enziguri perhaps. Full force like a damn freight train. No! Kendall ducks underneath. Oh, now just slamming her face into the top turnbuckle here. Jesus. Kendall now looking to target the legs. Wait a minute. Louise with the enziguri. Knocking both ladies out here. Kendall rolling out, and Jesus Christ. These ladies are giving it their all here tonight. I do not want this match to end, but one of these ladies has got to pick up the upper hand and walk out the winner here tonight. After that amazing sequence, we are back into the action here, folks. Spine buster, cover by Louise. 1, 2, and another kick out by Kendall. Oh, wait a minute. Looking for another tornado enziguri, perhaps. Full force like a damn freight train, and it connects. Kendall looks knocked out here. Come on, Louise, you can do it. Cover here. 1, 2, and 3. That'll do it for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Louise Bates walks out your winner here tonight in great fashion. As now, Louise getting her hand raised by the referee here. And wait a minute, Barnett, what she got up her sleeve here, offering her hand to the champion, and a great sign of respect by these two ladies here tonight. No sore losers. But ladies and gentlemen, keep up with the action because you sure as hell do not want to miss it on VPW Afterlife.